Greetings to all! Welcome to Tahiti Monday. I am Shenanigans, and in this series of This Is How I Do It, I am going over Hearthstone's
Blackrock Mountain, a Hearthstone adventure!
This video will be about the Dark Iron Arena in the Blackrock Depths.
The Dark Iron Arena. Oh, this should be a good test of your abilities, mortal.
High Justice Grimstone has 30 health and 15 armor. For 0 mana, he summons a 1/1 with Taunt. But more importantly, his deck consists of all Legendaries. But to aid him with this handicap, he does start with 4 mana. Fortunately, not all his Legendaries are good, and it is around the goofy ones that we will build our deck. Our plan is to flood Grimstone's hand with harmless cards in the beginning, burning as many Legendaries through Overdraw as we can. Then we will clear the board and let Fatigue do the rest. For the Fatigue cards, we have Naturalize, Coldlight Oracle, Dancing Swords, Grove Tender, and Mind Control, kinda, sorta, whatever. If you're saying this kinda looks like a Fatigue Druid, that's because it is. So we're gonna need some control cards. We have Wrath, Healing Touch, we have Poison Seeds to combine with other removal, Swipe, Keeper of the Grove, Starfall, Abomination, Antique Healbot, and finally Starfire. We do also have Tree of Life and Clockwork Giant, but that's just because I have them. If you don't, put in Ironbark Protector, it works just as well. Alright, let's get into it.
Malfurion versus the Dark Iron Arena!
A new challenger!
I must protect the wild.
Sometimes you're just gonna get unlucky, and it's best to mulligan until things line up in your favor. If your hand just doesn't have the early removal you need, or the minions Grimstone is playing are just too unfair, start over and try again. There's no point in getting frustrated over an unfair round. Just keep mulliganing, if that's the right word, until it works out.
I can see.
Back from his latest fishing trip.
Grimstone, just stop talking, please. Anyway, we are looking for two things for the early game. First is to have a hand consisting of early removal spells, and perhaps a 3-drop minion. The second is for Grimstone to play either Nat Pagal or Lorewalker Cho, as these two cards will flood his hand quickly. If you are lucky enough to get both, you're well on your way. Initially, you just need to keep his board clear of any damage dealers. Use your Shapeshift hero power to counter his Jeering Crowd hero power, and if any minion with an attack larger than 3 is played, do your best to kill it immediately. Don't be afraid to give Grimstone cards like Naturalize or Starfall, as none of your minions are particularly important. Plus, when he casts Naturalize, you can draw 2 cards and get a 3rd Naturalize for yourself. Just be careful with direct damage cards like Swipe and Starfire, as these can be used to kill you later in the game. The mid-game is standard Fatigue deck procedure. Kill off any threatening minions and flood his hand with useless spells. Use your Mind Control tech as early as you can, and don't be afraid to start over if you whiff. If you get the coin, always cast it each turn, even if you don't need it. It's one less legendary that Grimstone can draw. The important thing is to keep Grimstone's hand full. A big factor in the game can be Deathwing, so always keep him in the back of your mind. Don't play out your hand too early or you'll lose a lot of value when Deathwing is played. However, when you do plan around it, Deathwing is certainly in your favor. As long as you can kill or otherwise block Deathwing on your turn, it shifts the card advantage heavily in your favor, which is where you want to be with a Fatigue deck. You are not reliant on Deathwing, so if it gets burned, that's fine. A simple Poison Seeds combined with any mass removal works just the same. Just be sure to kill off whatever minions you can before using Poison Seeds, and don't sacrifice any of your minions to do it. Once you've gained the card advantage, continue to clean up the rest of Grimstone's minions, and let the Fatigue take care of the rest. If you have Tree of Life, now is the time to use it. Use your new 30 health to allow Grimstone's board to fill one last time, and then do a final clear with your second Poison Seeds and take the victory. Just don't forget to silence any critical Death Rattle minions that Grimstone may have. Once you've killed off the rest of his minions, make sure you have enough health to survive any spells he may have, and let Fatigue do the rest. And that is how I did it, the Dark Iron Arena of the Blackrock Depths. I hope this guide has been helpful in showing you the path to victory. Have fun making your own variations on this deck, or use different characters to make a similar, maybe even more powerful version than mine. Some other decks you could try are a Control Druid, utilizing cards like Gadget Zan Auctioneer or Violet Apprentice, paired with cards like Moonfire and Wrath. Or a basic Freeze Mage deck, using freezing cards to let his minions build up so you can clear large groups of minions with Blizzard and Flame Strike. Either way, this matchup takes several attempts, as you need the cards to line up just right. Don't be afraid to mulligan the moment things turn for the worse. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more of the Blackrock Depths.
Keep this up, and Ragnaros will soon be purged from this mountain.
I'll purge you, you scaly whelp!
Song, perfect hand song, perfect hand song, perfect hand song. Everything's going to plan. Not exactly ideal. I guess we Starfire. Hope that doesn't come to bite us back in the butt. Good news is he only has like 3 damage. He has 4 minions and 3 damage on the board. Yes. Oh, King Bookland, Foe Reaper. Yes. I only make him draw 4 cards. I don't think that's enough to kill him. I could Poison Seeds and clear the board, but I think I'll just do Ironbark. Wait a turn, then we'll try to kill him and draw next turn. We can Wrath his mage, so that's good. Wrath the mage, and if he wants to draw more cards, he can. I don't care. So that's 3, 6. Yeah, he shouldn't have enough damage to kill this turd. So that's good. And then we'll just Naturalize, and he has 2 Wraths. No, we're still okay. Still okay, right? 2, 4. Yeah. Oh! Damn it! I totally forgot we gave him Starfire. Damn it!